Welcome everyone to a brand new, amazing episode of Stepfans and Chill. It's the morning show with the late night feel. I'm your host, and thank you for being a part of something special. There's always so much going on. Every day is something going on, and I don't even know where you are to receive this right now. You could be in your car. You could be, I don't know, at the pool. You'd be in your living room. People are watching media, listening to media all over the world now. And then there was that one special day. Remember when it all started? And it was social media. Whew! And then the world has not been the same since. You know, there's so many beautiful parts about social media, and there's just so much that's not beautiful. It's just things that I don't even understand. You know, maybe you're consuming this right now on, let's just say, an Instagram. I don't know where you're getting this clip. I don't know where you're watching this at, but it's just stuff I don't get. Like, I just don't understand the people. These people, you know these people, they want you to follow them, but they don't even have posts. Like, I'll accept if you have ignorance and you want me to follow that. At least you're putting out something. But to just have a page with nothing and you just want the followers to rack up and you just had the nerve to say, hey, make sure you follow my page, bro. I don't understand you. Stop doing that. What are you trying? Get numbers before you ever put something out? And then what happens? When we don't like it, then we get the power. You know, often we have the power to unfollow, but how many of us exercise this power? Many of us just really forget. Currently, I am following some trash, but I don't have time to go filter through it. Who cares who I'm following? For now, you know, I guess for now. I would like for people to bring more, okay? More to the table. We're still on social media. Bring more. Selfies ain't enough. So you really want me to be on your page so I could just look at your face every day? That's it? And don't get me wrong, I've done it. But that wasn't the plan. I wasn't like, I'm going to go to this person's page today to look at their face. It just happened to scroll through. It landed in the little whatever and then I saw the face and I was like, oh. But how often have you saw the face in the thread and been like, man, I want to see more of that face? Maybe it does happen. I'm tired of you dropping all these deep quotes on top of booty pics. Separate them. I ain't trying to read depth and then watch ass. Separate them. And you and your deep quotes. Everybody got a deep quote, don't they? Everyone has the most deepest, meaningful thing to say. Until you see them in the streets, and then they just regular. Where's this depth? Who you steal this quote from? I guess what I'm trying to say, everybody, is be yourself. You know, just do what it is that you do. Don't. And listen, I'm not knocking booty pics. In fact, booty pics are helpful for the world. They're bringing joy. They're bringing sexual energy, which is necessary. And I'm sorry about your DMs. Because if you're dropping booty pics, they're in there. They're in there. I say all that to say, I'd like everyone to just try a little harder. If you dropping booty pics, just get the good ones. Get a good angle. do it at the side of the ocean. Like, aim to be the best version of booty pics. If you're going to have a deep quote, like, show up with an original deep quote. Like something we don't even see coming. Something like, I don't know, counters when they're granite aren't finished. Y'all can look that up because you don't even know how many layers that is. That's all I'm encouraging you guys. Well, we're at one of my favorite parts, you guys. You know what I love? I love when you write in about your relationships. It's always great. And guess why I'm qualified to help? Because I've struggled quite a bit. I've struggled so much, I don't know who I cannot help when it comes to relationships. And I'm glad to do it because I want love to last. I also want lust to laugh. Did I say laugh? Last. I want it all to work. I want people that just want to, I don't know, have a companion to have a companion. I want people that want somebody they can travel the world with to be able to travel the world. If you want all of that and you want sex, I want you to have whatever it is you want in this world. And to get that, I don't know, it takes time. It takes work. You know, sometimes you do. Sometimes you got to give up on the first one and the second one. The right person is out there. Your companion is in this world. There is someone for everyone. It's like 1 billion people. Why would you think that you never left your city and this is your soulmate, but you never left your city? You've never left and you don't think that you got a person that is for you out in this world? You should try to leave. You should try to, get out more. Maybe wear a sign or something that says, I'm open. I don't mean a physical sign. I mean like wear like a philosophical sign on you that says, I'm open and available to receive. How about that? All right, let's see what we got. All right. A writer is a lady. She says, I was helping my husband set up his new phone. He has low tolerance for technology. He sounds old. He forgot his passwords. Now he sounds older. So I went into his Google password and I found hookup site logins. Like 6 different sites and seven different accounts for OnlyFans. Sheesh. This man was working. This man was going for it. 7 different accounts for OnlyFans. This guy was going to make it happen. He probably had a different name in all of them. Just flipping names. He was James, and he was Bill, and he was Hot Raj. I don't know what that is, but wow. She says, I didn't say anything because I was in shock, as you should be. You see your partner, you discover they got 7 different OnlyFans logins? Yeah. Here's the thing. If you don't care or you're not shocked, that's exactly what it means. It means you don't really care. You're probably doing your own thing, so you ain't even tripping. You're like, I don't care what they do. I hope they have 7 logins and I hope they enjoy it. I don't think that's a bad relationship either. When you just are with someone and you have the fun you have together and then you have fun apart, I feel like that's all of our goals. Being with a person every moment, that's too much. That's just a lot. Every day, all day. Those relationships don't last. If you want to know more about that, follow me on Instagram. Anyway, I didn't say anything because I was in shock and trying to finish the phone setup. Now, you're a reliable partner. You are someone that someone can love. You were in shock by this, but you were like, you know what? I want to finish the phone setup. This is an individual that I would want on my team. This is the type of That's real love right there. She found dirt and was like, well, I'm not done helping. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to say or how to say it. I'm in like disbelief. We've been together 10 years and trying to have kids. Well, isn't that the great part about not having kids? You can leave. It's someone else out there. I'm not recommending it, but you could. You just split up the house. What, you got a boat? What you own? Y'all can split it and go your separate ways, but this is not enough to leave a person. Because he has 7 different logins to OnlyFans, this is making him more exciting. This is the type of person I think you want. Someone that you just don't even feel comfortable with because you have to keep checking in. You're like, what is up with this fool? What other mysteries are inside this person's life? I think he just became more intriguing. He has dating sites and OnlyFans page logins. He might be the GOAT. Wow. And you have the opportunity to live in the same house with him. I'm going to continue this, but right now I'm thinking you might consider gratefulness. This is a special human you're with. No cheating that I was aware of in the past. What do I do? Is this normal for men to scroll on these hookup websites? I looked up these websites. They look sketchy, scamming. I'm so confused. All right. This is the dose of reality that many don't want to hear. This is your dose of reality. Men are men, all right? So when you're not looking and ass is there, they're not just brushing by it. They're intrigued by it. That's what men work hard for in life. They work hard one day so they can have $20 million. And why? So they could eat better? No. So they could go on vacations? No. They'll do that, but that's not what the $20 million is for. It's so they can hook up for the rest of their time. And now they make pills. So now we're going to be hooking up till we 90. We're going to get erections till we're 120. Thank you, science. So, yes, this is what men are doing. And if he's not doing that, he's doing something. But this is, again, not a reason to leave. This is a reason that he is more valuable. Because you're going to go out into this world and hear this trash that these men talk. If you were with me, you wouldn't have to deal with that. Because I'm not like other guys. Yes, he is. He is like other guys. And once he's not like other guys and you hanging out with him and he's too nice, then guess what? You get on the dating sites. You get the secret DM and you start, I don't know, entertaining it. Somebody has to be off balance. Because when you're both on balance, it's not the way, unfortunately. So I don't want you to be confused. I want you to know that this is more normal than you may understand. These things are happening. The world has given us evil, and we're not sure what to do with it all. They've handed us so much evil at once, and it's so fun. It's so much darkness. There's so much trash. And it's overwhelming. And we're getting it at once. So we don't have time to delete this so you don't find it. It's out there for you to find. Stop looking. Don't look for it. Just enjoy the gift that God has given you. That's him. It's what you deserve. All right. Oh no. This feels hateful. off the first sentence. Another letter. It starts off with her saying, I am starting to resent my husband. What's new? I'm a stay-at-home mom to our 1.5-year-old son. Maybe you need to go to work and get some dick. I don't know what this is about. I don't even know what I'm telling her. I may have jumped the gun. I apologize. I'm sorry. Let's backtrack. I'm a stay-at-home mom to our 1.5-year-old son, and my husband works 50 to 60 hours a week. And this is the man you resent, the man that is the reason you have a roof and you get to watch 90 Day Fiancé all week, every day, know all the characters' names, know the problems in their relationships, know what countries they're from. This is the man you resent. I need more. I'm so thankful that I'm able to be a stay-at-home mom, but I never get a break. Get a sitter, go to work, get somebody to take care, get a nanny, go work and pay for it. I need a break. Who's supposed to give you this break? He's working 50 to 60 hours a week so you could have that nice couch. A break from your children? There's more. I'm sorry. Let's read. Let's see. Yeah. I need a break, and my husband rarely helps. He's at work for 50 to 60 hours. You know how many hours is in a week? Like 83. It's not even that many hours left for when he's at home. And then he has to drive to and from work. Whew. He goes to work for 10 to 12 hours a day, comes home, and immediately leaves to go hunting or fishing until past dark. I know that people will jump to cheating, but he likes to call me while he's out to pass the time. So I know what he's doing. His only, quote, chore around the house is to take out the trash, and I have to ask him to do that at least 5 times when it needs taken out. All right. I end up doing it most of the time. Just leave it there and be really angry. Just leave it there. Now, that's really messed up. If that's all he has to do, he could take out the trash. But when do you get mad about it? When it's like one bag full, or when he starts another bag next to the trash? Like, when does the anger start? You know, I do believe that energy creates feelings and law of attraction. So if you're really in some angry mode, it's just going to keep happening. I think you need to do something and be the initiator of something very positive in your life. Do something very sweet, something maybe that he doesn't expect. And I feel that it will return to you unless you're doing this already. Let's see. I end up doing it most of the time. He doesn't change our son's diapers, make dinners, clean up around the house, or even play with our son. When he's home, he's just on his phone, and I have to beg him to pay attention to my son and me. I don't have no excuses for him on this. He kind of sounds like an asshole, but you get to be a stay-at-home mom. I mean, that's cool too. Like, if I didn't have anything I wanted to do in life and I got to just stay home and not have to pay for anything and just, I don't know, spend money, that'd be cool too. I couldn't personally do it because I'm not trying to be home with a kid all day. That sounds excruciating. Home with a kid is just walking around begging all day for food and love. We got to split that up. I got to leave. I'm so lonely. I only have one friend that lives 2 hours away, and I never get to do anything outside of being a mom. Okay, we are veering away from the issue here. Whose fault is that? It seems like counseling is very necessary right now, I think. But guess what? He doesn't have time to go. He's at work for like 60 hours. So you may have to go to counseling alone. You clearly have the time. You could actually get someone to watch your son with that 50 to 60 hour check he's making every other week. It's a lot of hours. He's working enough hours for the both of you. That's a lot of working. Yeah. So I don't know why you don't have friends, and I'm sorry that you're dealing with that part, but you got to go do more things. You got to get out there. I don't know how to make friends. I can't even advise it. People make friends online. Get on social media and slide in some DMs. Ugh. Do a post. All you got to do is grab your phone and say, hey guys, I'm looking for friends. No one really does that. I bet it will work. Let's see. On weekends, my husband usually hangs out with his friends at least one night, and I never get a break. Does he like you? This is really tough. It almost sounds like you couldn't leave him. That's a very tough situation to be in. Maybe, I don't know if I can help you. I love him, but I'm so sad and miserable, and I want better for my son. Your son's 1.5 years. He ain't tripping. Son don't even know nothing. Like, it ain't about the kid. He not gonna know nothing until he's at least like 5. That's when the dad can pop into the picture. The kid would think the dad was there the whole time. I come from a broken family, so the thought of leaving is scary for me, and I don't know where to start. Well, it starts with you making yourself attractive and going out there and getting some attention. Go out there, get some loving, and then see if he changes. Yeah, tell him the guy at the bank, he brushed up against you and had the nerve to say he likes my perfume. Oh, that might get his attention. And if it doesn't, he doesn't care and he just likes fishing and hunting. Oh no, this is getting worse. I don't have a degree. I don't have a job. Before I stayed home, I worked in childcare, making next to nothing. I have no childcare for my son, nowhere to go, and no family to help. Please tell me there's a way for this to get better. I'm a married single mom and I just can't do it anymore. This just got depressing. And with that, I'm done with this story. Now that's an asshole. Let me just tell you this. Pray, manifest, believe, and give it all time. This is a dire situation. This is a terrible situation. I wouldn't wish what you're going through on anyone. It is really, I would consider drugs. Listen to the drugs I'm talking about. You should consider like drugs that bring joy. I don't know if there's like Zoloft or something, or you need to get on some like happy pills or something, or start hitting the blunts. You gotta mix it up, do some stuff, and bring yourself some joy, because this is not cool. I'm sorry. Whew. Hey, I don't have the answers. If you're watching this right now, what would you advise her? What would you tell her to do? This is not good. Hey, and if anyone here listening and watching, if you're like up and coming, let's just say you're like 18, 19, 20, don't get into this situation. By any means, avoid it. This is bad. And thank you for writing in your letters, you guys. Thank you for tuning in to the relationship segment, man. I'm just glad, even if I couldn't help our writer, maybe someone watching this will see how terrible your life could be and maybe make a turn and things could be better for you. Sometimes it's not about helping a specific individual. Sometimes it's just about helping the universe. All right. And with that being said, you guys, I have something right here. I have the top 3 decisions that will affect your life. If you need a minute, get some paper. These are 3 very important things to control the trajectory of where your life will land. The number one, it is the partner you select. All right? Remember, if you decide to stay solo, you make all the rules. You run it all. But when you bring someone in your life, that's the difference between, do you live in Uganda or do you live in Maine? You know, these things affect it and you can just let it go. But you do. You lose an element of control, which is sometimes a great thing. Sometimes it's nice to have a co-pilot. But that decision, that person you pick, normally when you get more wise in life, you know better how to pick someone. A lot of people's marriages started like high school because they've been with this person their whole life. That's nothing I suggest. Those people aren't happy. Those people are just staying together. That's not what you want. There's a few that like, we love each other, and I believe they love each other. But I think many goals for people is happiness. Why not be happy in life? The partner you select, there are ways to pick good partners. Filter them out. Get to know them. Spend years with them. And if it doesn't, there's so many people, move on. Number two, the choice to have children or not. All right? I think children make you better. I think they do bring an element. Also, not having them give you, more movement. You can do a lot more. You can save a lot more money. You can kind of go as you please when you don't have that responsibility. I think a child is a bigger responsibility than a house. I think many would agree. But it's a choice that is yours to make. I'm talking to a lot of the, college students. Use protection. You don't have to be reckless. You don't have to have kids. Look at generations before you. They had you when they wasn't ready. A lot of mistakes are out here just in the streets, in the way. There's a lot of mistake kids out there just, it didn't need to happen. And you have the power to not have the mistake so that you can retain control of your life. These are huge decisions. And a lot of people, I get it. I know how it is to be a young guy. I know how it is to just be reckless. I know how good sex feels. The pull-out method is not a method. It's not. It may work 7 times, but that's a very low percentage. And number 3, while you have the power to make these decisions, you can go the 9-to-5 route, or you could go the hustle route. I believe that a 9-to-5 should help you get to your hustle. It should help you discover what you love. I feel like the 9-to-5 is just put there so you can make sure everything is taken care of. Bills are paid, but you need to chase that passion. You need to figure out why you were put here. You need to figure that out. And it takes time. This is something that some get at age 6 and others discover at age 30. I hope you find it. I wish and I pray that you find what can make you better in the world and valuable. Find your value. All right. And now we're going to close. So listen, you guys, I provided you with decision-making skills, relationship advice, a lot, social media, tips. I'm not going to give you necessarily the tips that's like all the influencers are giving you. I'm going to serve it to you real and learn the algorithm and meet a friend that knows the algorithm. That's the only way. That's the only way. I would like to thank you all. Thank you all for the shares. Thank you for the emails. Thank you for those of you that have been showing up to my shows, telling me you're enjoying the podcast. That means a lot. This came out of nowhere. It was in my heart forever, but it came together so masterfully out of nowhere. And it takes a team, all right? It takes a strong team to make magic like this happen. So I'm glad you guys are a part of this. Remember, you can go to bigassteeth.com. That's where you can find the show schedule. That is also where you can send in any inquiries, where you can solicit or reach out if you have advice or you need advice, if you need advice. And I'm here. You guys, sometimes I'm easy to reach, and I think that's a fault to me. Sometimes I'm too easy to get to, and I don't know how healthy that is, but I really thank you all for tuning in to Stepfans and Chill. Everyone should be a Step fan. If you're not a Step fan, sign up. All right? Sign up on the website. Follow the social medias. I even have Facebook for you seniors. All right? TikToks and all of that. Stay in touch, you guys. Thank you for tuning in to Stepfans and Chill, the morning show with the late night feel.